To me, George Jones is the all-time favorite. Also, guys like Keith Whitley and George Strait, Alan Jackson, Garth Brooks, Tracy Lawrence, guys like that have kind of shaped what I want to be as a singer and performer. Top 3 records of all time, I would have to say George Jones, I Am What I Am, maybe Eric Church, Chief, and Chris Stapleton, Traveler.
When I first started playing, Nirvana, Green Day was really popular. I became a really big fan of Oasis. That turned into like The Cure and Brian Setzer, Oasis, Eric Clapton. I listened to everything. To me, country music is just jazz on the bridge pickup. And Brad Paisley said that in an interview once, and I felt very cool. And I listen to everything. Opera, classical, show tunes, you name it, I listen to it. Top 3 records of all time. The correct answer is Disintegration by The Cure, Heavy Metal Bebop by the Brecker Brothers, and In the Valley of Dying Stars by Superdrag.
So most of my musical influences are mostly classically based. Studied, lots of orchestral music and, mostly, the trumpet literature. So, but I've always had, appreciation for, all different kinds of music, everything that you hear on the radio. Mahler recordings from the Lucerne Festival of like Mahler 2, Mahler 5, Mahler 7. Just those masterpiece recordings with, top-notch players.
My influences are actually in R&B and hip-hop. As far as drumming goes, Zorro would be the drummer that I would always listen to. He toured with Janet Jackson and a lot of other R&B artists. I'll give you my top 2 records of all time. Voodoo, D'Angelo, and then Fugees' The Score. That's not very country, but that's kind of how I developed as a mainstream musician outside of orchestral music.
I was really into the 80s college rock. I loved the early REM stuff. I was a big Smiths fan. I loved The Cure, I loved The Police, I loved The Clash, I loved the Sex Pistols. So I guess a lot of my musical background is that alternative indie rock, college rock, whatever the kids are calling it these days. If I could have 3 records to listen to for the rest of my life, for sure one of those records would be Girl from Ipanema by Stan Getz and João Gilberto. 1972 by Josh Rouse would be on that list. I'm gonna pick Nevermind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols for my number 3.